Another miss by MP.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Strus's shot is good. Strus has got his second bucket.
Well, Max Strus is crafty, folks. He understands in the painted area you might have to be a little crafty.
And here's MP for three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Really off on his shooting. Just 20% this period. Looks like he's getting a bit frustrated.
And here's Harden for three. Rebound, Brooklyn. Sharp's got 6 rebounds now in the game. A three from MP. Another miss by MP. With 1 on the clock, the shot misses. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers on top, leading by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
Please direct your attention to second quarter. And get ready for the Fed half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot. Yes, so far. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race. And when you're down at the bottom of a list like this, always a tough place to be.
Yep, you could send some of those teams to Cancun right now.
Some aren't even good enough for Cancun. Where are they going, Kenny?
I don't know, let me think. Galveston? Send them to Galveston.
Sounds like that might be a nice getaway. I'd like to get away from you two right now, as a matter of fact. And next up, let's take a look at the Cleveland Cavaliers, who seem pretty well matched in their game.
Yeah, they're attacking the paint and forcing the issue.
Yeah, those boys are nasty and physical. A couple of times, I thought the defender was going in the rim with the ball.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Nets trail by 3. Demons out there with MP. Then it's Sharp, and it's Minot in at the power forward position. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half.
Well, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look at good night.
Harden can't hit.
Boy, felt like he let that possession get personal, trying to answer back with a 3 of his own there.
The 3 from MP. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Harden, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the middle, here's Sharp. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Lined up there for Allen. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh my goodness, Jared Allen catch a body on the way to the cup.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And now let's see who the NBA's hottest shooters have been in the second half of the season. Jared Allen, 4th.
His touch around the bucket has been outstanding. I mean, he has missed very few of the good looks he's got.
For the lead, MP showing the range.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Mitchell outside. Over Demon, and that one's good. Mitchell's got 11 points.
Wow, splash it in from mid-range, Donovan. What a pretty shot.
And DB with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget, one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
And you could tell he thought that dribble was going to fall.
Launches it. Mitchell comes up with the rebound. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And the Nets with possession here. Following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. And the three ball is good. MP's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a
Now here's Harden. He's got 13. The rebound by Demon. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And here's MP for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And it's an 8-point Nets lead.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. So Ray's checked in for Brooklyn. Max Strus is checked in for the Cavaliers.
Substitution on the court.
There's 1:59 left in the third quarter. On the wing, Harden. Inside. Here's Allen. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Nets leading by 6. MP outside. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Pass to Strus. Back to Harden. Lets it go from deep. Abaji pulls it in. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. MP with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And here's MP for 3. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Locked up there for Allen. And the layup's good off the glass. Allen's got 6.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And here's MP for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. And then Allen slams it in.
Oh, when Jared Allen gets near the basket, you just know he's going to finish with authority.
Allen against MP. For the 3. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
MP outside. Fires the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Harden outside. He could go. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Nets lead by 9. And we'll be back with you right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Cavaliers trail by 9, and Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. A three from MP. Short. That's good. And the Nets lead by 7.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Harden misses the three.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with loose ends.
MP. And the three misses. The Cavaliers trail by 7. On top, Harden. Lets it go. Oh, and wide open, nails the jam.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
MP fired. He's off from 3. Cavaliers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Nice efficiency there.
This is a bona fide go-to guy. Donovan Mitchell doing his thing.
Nets leading by 3. MP outside. Let's use a 3. The 3 goes down.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Harden. And the layup is off.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more quality.
MP. Yet another bucket.
And he has been hot as the kettle and serving up all comers.
And making a little history tonight as he just tied for the 3rd most 50-point games in league history.
Tying up none other than Kobe Bryant with 25. And when you're being compared with him, you know you're doing something right.
And he does not hit.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And there's the 3.
Evan Mobley stepping up big. This guy is so talented.
MP. No good from 3. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. For 3. A three-pointer. Good.
That is a prime-time player getting you a bucket when you need it. Hello, James Harden.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can. Good. Another from 3.
Another 3. I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Mobley from deep. Can't get it to go.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession. Makes it a 7-point lead. And you talk about building That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And so Harden will bring it out for Cleveland. Launches it. MP with the rebound. From outside, and again for three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history book.
Rally is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Now, let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
30-plus points usually means you had a good night. Wins do, too. This is your job, MP, and it's hard work, but does it feel like hard work on nights like tonight?
It's like most jobs. The work itself, up and down. It's the people. If you're lucky, you make it somewhere you want to be instead of somewhere you have to. I'm lucky to have teammates and coaches who feel more like family than a coworker. So even when the work is hard, I take a lot of pleasure.
Great, thanks, MP. You're welcome. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thanks, Dom. And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And we'll see you next time.
Feeling you, MP.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, you remember Lake George? I mean, you were pretty small, probably about like 4 at the time.
Yeah. Maybe a little. Did we go camping there with the dog?
Yes.
Oh, right. Was the dog Uncle Rick's?
Yes, Credence, and she stole the hot dog right out of your butt.
And you went up to Credence and yanked it right out of her mouth.
Wait. Okay, I got a serious question. Did you let me eat that hot dog?
You survived.
Come on, no.
Hey, no, but we hear that you are in the running for Defensive Player of the Year.
You know, I am catching a little buzz.
It's funny how some people change over time.
Okay, Ma's being cryptic again. What you talking about, Ma?
Well, when you were younger, all you wanted to do was shoot.
That's not true.
Oh, yes, it is.
Okay, in my defense, all kids like to shoot.
No, your coach had to bench you because you refused to do defensive drill. You said defense was for nerds.
Okay,
Remember
never
that?
said those words, and I was in like the 3rd grade.
So it happened, didn't it? And now you're here.
Listen, we're proud. Whether you win that award or not.
Well, I appreciate both of you guys and your support.
Oh, and if you get beat on a single backdoor cut because you're overplaying the passing lane trying to get a breakaway dunk, I'm going to tell the whole world that story that you don't want anyone to know.
Whoa, Mama.
Oh, you're the one about Marnie Adler. Oh, then you go win that award.
And as the regular season winds down, some teams must be concerned about their seeding, Greg.
Yeah, BA. For teams still on the bubble, just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible.
And everyone remembers when MP declared that he wanted to win Defensive Player of the Year. We've been keeping an eye on his progress.
And I'm not sure he's done quite enough to put himself in that kind of stratosphere. But knowing the kind of competitor he is, I expect him to finish with a bang to at least give the voters something to think about.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, MP is out there with Dimon. Then it's Sharp, then it's Michael Porter, and it's Wolf in at the 4. Grant, it's hard not to dwell on the fact that MP has moved past Jordan's total. The 86-87 season, he had 3,041 points. That was MJ's highest scoring season ever.
As much of a killer instinct as Jordan had, MP may be even more driven. He doesn't just want to win. He wants to do maximum damage.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And here's Maxey outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game. They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Pass to MP. Looking to win the run. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Tipped. Fast break, Philadelphia. And the jam by George.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Now here's MP. Against Atlanta, he was really on his game.
Yeah, ring another one up. MP not messing around from deep.
Outside Oubre. Pass to Edgecombe. To the middle. And MP throws it down.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
MP, no good.
Well, I think at this point, the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looked frustrated.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Traore comes in for MP. And we've got MP's parents in the house tonight. Those have to be some proud folks.
It's gotta feel good to see your son living his dream. All his hard work and the sacrifices you made to get him here finally paying off.
A minute 31 left now. Here for the 76ers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Watford comes in for George, and it's Maxey in for Lowry. Watford up top. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Embiid. Rejected by Claxton. They retain possession. Yep, that one goes.
It's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
On the floor for the Nets. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Toure out there with MP. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Wolf in at power forward. Maxey with it. Now guarded by MP. And it's Maxey missing.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And here's MP from outside. Here's Wolf. And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
You see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
All right, let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Thanks so much. Well, with his name in consideration for Defensive Player of the Year, you might think that MP has always had that mindset. But if you ask his parents, they'll give you a different story, saying growing up, MP only wanted to shoot. He didn't worry about defense at all. I don't know what changed, but I'm glad it did change. Guys, not sure if the rest of the league has the same feelings.
Yeah, good point. He's got a gift for it. Might as well take advantage. Here's MP. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Three-pointer, no good.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Greg?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Sends it home from three-point land.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Here's Maxey. Takes it inside, and he lays it up and in. Maxey's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
From deep, MP. MP drills the three.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Barlow passes to Embiid. That one drops for him. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
From deep, MP. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here, looking for his own offense, generating great results.
Pass to Barlow. Embiid against Claxton. Embiid can't hit. Nets trail by 8. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Maxey surveys. Over Claxton. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. All right, fellas, we've got a question from Crossover Zeddy. Shaq is the Diesel. Kenny is the Jet. Why doesn't Ernie have a nickname?
Ernie does have a nickname. It's EJ.
Those are just initials.
Oh, like MJ?
I still don't think that's a nickname, but I think we can all agree EJ is the MJ of studios.
And you can just call me the Elevator.
Ooh, Elevator Ernie.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Nets trail by 8. George and Embiid are up front. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And here's Oubre. Yet to see a basket. Fires the three. Shot grabs the miss. The Nets shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hawks was simply terrific. He dropped 50 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
That's good stuff, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And that one drops for him. George has got 6.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's MP. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Pass to Edgecombe. Kicks it to George. Screen by Embiid. Over to the wing. Porter pulls it in. And so MP will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 4-point game. For 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
George outside. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And at his peak, Paul George averaged 7 free throw attempts per game. Tim, that number's seen a precipitous decline.
Well, in particular, the last few seasons, and I think with his injury concerns, B.A., you understand him being less inclined to hunt contact.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Your Philadelphia 76ers ENT, everybody.
Checked in for Porter Jr. And let's take a look now at some numbers for MP.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
George outside. He drops it from range. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, if you create shots for him, Paul George is going to knock him down all night long.
From behind the arc. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. For 3, George. The rebound by Dimon. The Nets with the lead. MP right side. The 3 is up. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
George outside. Let's go with a 3. That doesn't go either for George. Nets leading by 5. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
And here's MP from outside. And the Nets, another three.
Oh, so competitive. MP with the response three. This guy is all about winning.
Now here's George. He's got 12. Pass to Maxey. There's the triple. Minot pulls it in. Minot's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fires for 3. Again! What an avalanche!
Once again, he cannot be stopped.
It's incredible. He's nearing 2nd overall in career 50-point games and still going strong.
And chasing the incomparable Michael Jordan. I mean, that comparison alone gives you chills. And he was dialing that one up. Edgecombe saw his opportunity and seized it.
And here's MP from outside. The shot no good. And it's the end of the 3rd quarter. A great game. Both teams playing well. Nets out in front, up by 8. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. On the court for the Nets as we get the 4th quarter going. We've got Toure. He's out there with Williams. Michael Porter out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Minot in at the 4-man position. Pure from 3-point range.
Yeah, Maxey putting all of this on full display. When he's hot like this, he's going to keep getting the ball.
It's to Minot. Jacks up with 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Watford outside. Outside. Substitution here for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Paul George comes in for Barlow. Oubre, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Edgecombe in for Watford. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. George for 3. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Well, that's a big part of Paul George's game. If he gets space from the 3-point line, he is going to cook you.
MP looking around. He launches. MP answers back with a triple.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
George! No good from 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Sharp. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on it. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass. This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through the clutch.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. In transition, here comes Brooklyn. No problem from 14.
And Porter Jr. is made for big moments. He doesn't feel any pressure taking big time shots.
Here's Embiid. Inside, Embiid gets the advantage.
The moment is never too big for Embiid. He wanted the ball on that possession, and he delivered it.
Embiid, good! Another from three. He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. George is screen on Sharp. Now George picks up the tray, buries it from outside.
And this is why Paul George is a leader. He steps up in big moments and hits big shots.
Embiid fires. Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing.
And Paul George coming through in the clutch. He's a veteran, and he showed great poise in the biggest moment.
Embiid, and again.
I mean, just a magnificent showing for him offensively. Buckets coming in rapid succession.
And get this, he's now tied for third most 60-point games in league history. Fires the three. Shot there for the rebound.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the three.
Embiid, and yes, another basket.
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it, and Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 9.
Show some brotherly love to your 76ers youth dance team.
MP against Maxey. Takes a three. Rebounded by Porter.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Now here's MP, and they double up MP. And they go to the intentional foul.
Joel Embiid, first personal foul, 15 foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Day'Ron Sharpe at the line for 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that'll push the lead to double digits.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
Beyond the arc. Money from 3. They've led by as many as 11. MP fires. Oh, another one falls.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
Yeah, when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken?
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
60 plus in the win for you, MP. Was I seeing things, or did you leave a few points on the board out there? It felt like you could have hit 70 if you wanted. Man, what?
It started to feel a little unfair tonight, to be honest with you. I mean, how many times can you dunk on your little brother in the driveway before you start feeling bad? And that's what I felt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not making any friends with a statement like that, MP.
I'm not trying to. Hey, listen, this is a grown-up league. If you can't take a little trash talk, you're in the wrong business.
Words of wisdom. Thanks, MP.
You're welcome.
Ryan, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Dom. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
MP, right here. Right here.
I got a lot. MP,
Miss Conway.
You're always talking about the team. Everything being team, team, team. If you don't win Defensive Player of the Year, despite all of your efforts and all the public campaigning, doesn't that reflect in some way on your teammates not doing more to cement your case?
No matter what happens with us, you try to create drama. Anything to avoid writing about hoops.
I'm just asking questions, MP.
Get better questions.
It's not personal.
MP.
MP, I have
a better question.
This is it, gentlemen. This is the playoffs. We worked our tails off to get here, and we'll keep working till the job is done. Because we're a pack of wild dogs, and we won't let anything get in our way. Now, there are some people outside this locker room who think we can't hack it. Some people who think we're frauds. There was even a reporter who had the nerve to say that our rookie phenom over here is going to be the biggest choke in the league. But we're going to prove those people wrong when we hoist up that Larry O'Brien trophy.
Yeah, let's go!
And listen, it starts tonight, gentlemen. So let's show them what we're made of, all right?
Let's get out there!
Hang back for a second.
About that article. Oh, you mean the one by Roseanne Conway saying that I'd be the biggest bust of the first round? Yeah, haven't seen it.
It's great motivation, and I want you to use it, but don't lose sight of who you are and what you do. I don't need more MP. I just need MP. Understood?
Right. So stay within myself and let the game come to me.
That's right. Now go out there and show the world what you can do.
I'm on one!